Okay, this is attempt number 2 at this. This is the July trading post. Just came out this morning. I forgot to unmute my microphone when I was doing this the first time. So here we go again. The Deep Depths Diver Suit. I saw this on the social media post by World of Warcraft. And at first I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. Funny looking. And actually seeing it in game, I actually think this looks really good. And now, obviously, I tend to play Night Elves now as an Alliance player. And I think this looks really good on the Night Elves. I don't know how it's going to look on some of the other races, like I think about Torn, for example. But either way, I do think the Mog is really cool. We know that we've got some undersea delves coming up in the War Within expansion. You got to look good underwater. This will definitely do that for you. I do like the dark color of this, and you'll see shortly that there's another variant of that in pieces that you'll be able to purchase here on the July trading post. Here's Blub. It's a aquatic pet. It's got water jet surge. Pretty common. We've seen those before on like the crawdads. Cleansing rain, renewing mists, heal over times, pump, and wish. It's got a little arcane and mostly aquatic. So there you go for you pet battlers. Deep Sea Treasure Pack. This replaces your back slot. I do expect to see some of these running around. Cool. Vengeful Crusader's Helmet. So this is, it looks like a almost a remake of like a tier 2 warrior helmet, I think, that came out of, oh, I can't remember the name of the raid right now for the life of me. It's up in Blackrock Spire. It's a tier 2 raid. How do I forget that? Oh well. There's also another color variant of this in the black market auction house, the vendor in there that goes away at the end of August. She's got a golden version of this, so this is the purple version. So pretty cool looking. Copper diver's bonnet. So here we have the color variant of the depths, deepest depths suit. Can't even say that. Deepest depths diver suit. So here's the copper variant, and you'll see the rest of that set here in a moment. Here is a recolor of, I forget what the name of the staff is. I think it came out of Burning Crusade, I want to say. Could be wrong on that. This is, okay, so the copper diver's tank, and obviously you can see, again, the color difference here. This one's a much darker, like, I want to say, like, soiled color. I do actually think I enjoy the darker color a little bit better, personally. Here's the copper variant of the backpack. I think the backpack's outstanding. Here's the pauldrons. Feasible to maybe fit this on a Mog that's not exactly the diver suit. A little bit hard to work with because of these, um, gosh, it's just not coming to me today. Anyway, whatever these are, the turn wheels, I guess. Riptide Dagger. This is a color variant of a dagger that already exists in the game, but I think it's pretty cool with the trim. Oh, that's not what we were trying to do. We were trying to slow the animation. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, I think the trim is actually pretty nice on that. Riptide Gut Puncher. And more old godish, Lovecraftian, Warcraftian themed weapon. Fist weapon. Riptide Slicer. This is pretty cool. This is a color variant of a two-handed axe. And I think the original version of this might have come out of Cataclysm, I want to say. Also, like a gladiator weapon. Very cool. Dig it. Probably pick it up for myself. I play Warrior and Paladin a lot. Wand of the Riptide. I actually wish you could kind of like be like a wand slinger. Maybe like a two-handed wand slinger or something like that. This is really cool looking, and you can see that lightning effect is actually really nice. It would be cool if like melee classes could, or what if like spellcasters could have like a wand spec and they're just like dual wielding wands and That actually kind of be a cool idea. Classic deep tabard. A very nice color. This will go really well with a lot of mogs. I am likely to pick it up. I'm very stingy about my trader tenders. Oh my gosh, I totally I bought this earlier. Okay, we'll come back to it in a second. Um, yeah, very nice color. I also got these variants of the capes. I've started to pick these up because they just are so good to go with so many different mogs. You can kind of build mogs that fit the capes, or the capes can fit the mogs. So there you go. I picked those up. Yeah. So this one I picked this up, and this was the second item. Excuse me, the second item on the trading post for this month. So I'm really picky about what I buy on the trading post, but I wanted to highlight that first off, this is a flying mount. Um, I I think it would be super cool as an underwater mount as well, and I hope that there's some implementation where that makes that work. But it's a flying fish, and I think in general this thing looks really cool. But I started thinking, our mounts, the majority of our mounts are going to be converted to skywriting, as they're going to rename it. And this thing, I think, is going to look super cool in the War Within. So if you're on the fence about it, I think that I purchased this one because I'm close to a milestone on my mount collection, but moreover, I think that this is going to look really cool as a skywriting mount in the War Within. So I encourage you, if you're on the fence, spend the tenders and get this thing. This is pretty. I think it's a pretty unique mount. I don't know if there's any other mounts like this. All right, back to the rest of these. So we looked at the tabard. These colors are really good. They're like a kind of like a midnight blue, purplish. Hard to tell with the weather kind of gloomy in the game right now. Here's the Traders Deep Sarong. I've seen some girls pick these things up and use them with a lot of different Mog variations. Oh, my boots are kind of clipping through. Otherwise, they're very nice. Trident of the Riptide. Since I've become a Night Elf player, I've actually found an appreciation for the polearms in the game. This one is definitely one of those. I think it's super cool. Definitely a deep sea theme for July's trading post, as opposed to a beach, a summery, beachy, a summery sort of themed trading post from last month. This Trident is great. I'm probably going to pick this up. I wonder if we're going to see more underwater stuff next expansion. I haven't done any of the leveling, and I might, but I kind of don't want to spoil it for myself. All right, and Blade of the Riptide. This reminds me of something from Outland's Burning Crusade. It might be a recolor of that. I can't remember, but it definitely, I can imagine this being like pink or purple or something like that from Burning Crusade. Let me know in the comments if this is a recolor. I don't remember for sure. Okay, here's the Copper Divers corset. Here's the chest piece. It's very interesting because this one's very not copper. The neck piece around the chest and the upper back area is copper-ish, and the rest is kind of silver. It doesn't actually feel like it matches that greatly with the colors of these other pieces. You can see these are definitely more copper oriented colors, and then this one's a little bit more silver. And you'll also see that here on this one. This is the copper version as well, but it seems more silver. So you can actually get a decent look at that way. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about that as well. Riptide Basher. This is a very sizable one-handed mace. So you can definitely work with this for some mogs. And the Riptide Bulwark. Very nice. As a shield collector myself, this is one of the better looking shields, I'd say, in the game. top 50, maybe top 100, somewhere in there. It's a lot of decent shields and a lot of pretty bleh shields. Dueler's Deep Shoulder Cape, another color variation of the shoulder capes. Copper Diver's Belt, and yeah, here's the belt for the diving outfit. Just get a look at it without the armor real quick. And the boots. I actually like the boots. I don't like these caps. They look like they're supposed to be kind of kneecaps, but not personally enjoying them. But I do like the rest of the boot. I wish that you get the rest of the boot without these caps, but they do go with the diver's outfit, of course. Here's the gloves. These are really good gloves too. Um, this part I'm not keen on, but the rest of the gloves I think they did a really great job on. Again, works really well with the diver's outfit in general. And these wristbands, I think these are great. I oftentimes will hide my glove mog and just show the bracers because they're like wristbands and I think they fit a lot of aesthetics. So these are really great and they're only 10. Here, I'll just pick them up. Boom. 10. Oh man, it's slow. Okay. Boom. And then again, I've got both of these. I think these are actually outstanding. Very, very good. They go very well with a lot of Mogs. And the Titan's Thunderbow, the Titan Thunderbow. And you see I picked this up. Dude, this thing looks sick. Look at the lightning. It's got like a little bit of a fang thing here, I just noticed. But either way, yeah, this thing is outstanding. Goes really well with the Razageth mount and some other lightning themed items that you could put together. So yeah, this is a dub for a bow. And there you have it. And then the one returning piece they have this month is the Crimson Glimmer Fur mount, recolor of I think a blue-ish, if I recall, store mount. But either way, this thing's really good looking. I might pick it up. I'm on the fence. This would be, I think, mount like 300 for me. I'm not a huge mount collector, but I'm getting a little more into that scene. So anyways, this is the July trading post. Hope you enjoyed. Leave some comments what you thought about the recolors of the Deepest Depths diver suit. Say that 3 times real quick. Deepest Depths diver suit. Deepest Depths diver suit. Deepest Depths diver suit. I got it, but I started stuttering on the third one, stumbling on the third one. Anyways, enjoy. Have a great day.